Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. I want to feature another card in this video. It's going to be a short one. We did the phase effect specifically when we were addressing the Cambio, the Amo Cambio legendary monster card, which introduced that new ability phase that allows you to dodge magic. And it seems that that was an appreciated video, a well-viewed video, especially for its length. And I think there's a lot of repeat questions where people are asking about explanations on the abilities that are available in this game. They want clarity on how the interplay of some of that works, and how some of the combos might be really effective. And so in this video, we're going to keep it real short, but we're going to focus on this one battle, and we're going to be looking specifically at how the Gorlodon works, particularly as how it works in combination with the Byzantine Kitty. This is my team. I went Dragon, Byzantine Kitty, and as you can see, I took a Death Splinter also. Lord of Darkness is an amazing card, we all know that, but this card's been around forever and it's just meta. The Gorlodon is a brand new card, and it has new abilities, and it's the interplay between it and other cards isn't yet fully fleshed out, that's the expression. And so let's watch this battle. I haven't watched it yet. This will be the first playthrough. I think I'm going to win, but I haven't watched it and I could be wrong. Either way, I want to pay particular attention to the Gorlodon and how it plays with the Byzantine Kitty. And then, take note also that my opponent is playing Jodin with a totally buffed out deck. And this guy has almost twice my power. So when I win, because I predict I'm going to win, but when I win, that is a big deal. I have $100,000 worth of cards. This guy has $200,000 worth of cards. So look at what I did. Actually, let me just get a little deeper. What I'm expecting is that the Gorlodon is going to be affected by the splash damage, the blast damage from my opponent, because they all have the blast effect because of Jodin. So they're going to impact the Gorlodon, and that's going to trigger the Enrage, which is going to bring his damage not from 6, it's going to be 7 because of the Shadowy Presence, and then it's going to be 11. And then he's got the True Shot, so he's going to hit every time. That's the new ability here. It's also available within the Kitty. When you have the Kitty, all of your monsters have the True Shot, which means they don't miss. I think I'm going to win. Let's check it out. So people ask, how do we counter Jodin? And that's perhaps the most powerful summoner in this game. But I think Kitty is the counter to Jodin. And it doesn't work every time, but when I play, overpowered opponents, like this guy has twice my power, I often win. I think I'm going to win this one because of pretty much 3 things: True Strike, Gorlodon, and Kitty Speed. Watch what happens. True Strike is huge. Gorlodon's Enrage and hitting like a truck is huge, and Kitty Speed. So first and foremost, watch this enemy archery. That was a miss. His Sparks Pixies missed his stun attempt on my Lord of Darkness. That's a gigantic miss right out the gate. And it's going to mean that I get that first strike off, and then it means that I can retaliate. You cannot retaliate when you're stunned. And so look at that. It was 2 retaliates I just got that I wouldn't have got if I got stunned out of the gate. Why didn't I get stunned? Because my speed was so high because of Kitty. I was allowed to evade. Look at this. Yes, Lord of Darkness is doing work here. I'm not saying this is all Gorlodon. But look at that. 11. I just deleted 11 hit points of a fully fresh Efreet Elder. Deleted. The Gorlodon and it has enough hit points that it can survive some of those blast damage. It's getting no heals. I have no triage heal in this deck whatsoever, but he just won't drop. He starts off with 12 hit points, and look, he's gonna delete this guy too. It doesn't stop with this guy. That was another 9 hit points. So my Gorlodon did something like, I'm going to say 30 hit points of damage. And you see also how I did the 3 tanks. I did the Lord of Darkness, Gorlodon, and then I did the Pegasus. That's to give the double heals, but also in case the Gorlodon goes down, I want a secondary tank. That's my play, and it's so effective. So let that one battle be an example of a couple of things. One, the Gorlodon is overpowered, and it is going to be a future meta card, especially as the deck moves into Old League versus New League. That will be a must-have card. I'm confident at the higher levels, it's a must-have card. But the True Strike and the Enrage, it's too powerful. And then with the speed, also with the Byzantine Kitty, suddenly it's no longer 1 speed, it's 3 speed because of the Byzantine Kitty. People are asking for combos. This is the type of thing you need to think about. Okay, my Gorlodon is amazing, but it's slow. How can I help that? Well, Byzantine Kitty. If you can't afford Byzantine Kitty, are there other speed options that you can introduce into your deck? Other allies that will buff speed, or they're going to give you that sustainability. Even maybe if you can't buff speed, maybe you can add armor to the Gorlodon with a fortify monster that's going to allow it to, again, have that sustaining ability to stick around longer, just keep hitting like a truck. Because that was 11 damage on the Efreet Elder, then 9 damage on the that archery unit. And there was more too. I can't remember the others, but that thing won me the battle. And again, this guy's deck is huge. Like, look at Jesterago. Let's click on it. Jesterago has 2.8 million power, and I just gobbled them up. So guys, check out the Gorlodon. It's an expensive card, but just look at that card and compare it to other tanks out there and see what the best tank prices are. When you look at Lord of Darkness, or when you look at Pegasus, ask yourself, how much are those cards going for? Because the Gorlodon's up there. It's A level, like, top tier tank monster. Secondary tank monster especially, but you could play it in the front end too. So check it out, give it thought. I'm not saying necessarily have to buy it, but if you want to be competing at champion level, this is a card that everyone at that level is going to be rocking, and it's only going to become more common. And I think if you look at the price point on some of those other major tanks or secondary tanks, you're going to see that, $20 per BCX, $30 per BCX is probably more appropriate than the $7, $8, $9 that it's currently priced at. All right, that was Gorlodon. We're going to do more of that. We're going to get some of these shorter videos where we're just addressing a couple key monsters or combos. If you like that type of content, make sure you like and subscribe. Stay tuned to the channel. We're doing Splinterlands content all day, every day. And stay active in the comments. I'm looking for you guys. Give your account names. And when I can, I'm going to send a little bit of love, some Dark Energy Crystals or SPS or something, just to say appreciate you. And I do. Thanks, guys, for your time and attention. I hope you have an amazing day. God bless.